Pisces Risings December 2020. We're closing out the year with you grinding it out and working for yourself here. If you are excited to dive into what this month holds for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my very own Astrology Academy course. This course is a comprehensive deep dive into the foundations of Western astrology. This includes history, philosophy, technical concepts, counseling considerations, and a step-by-step guide to reading a chart. As we start the new year and finish off 2020, this is a perfect time to gift yourself the ability to accumulate knowledge and really dive into the study if that is something that you know you would become passionate about. All that, along with my free webinars to dip your toe in if you're new to astrology, are down below. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine ancient traditional Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded guidance. On the 5th, we start out on a cute note of Venus in your Scorpio 9th house trining Neptune in your Pisces 1st house. This is really great that you are getting something beneficial out of your education, out of travel, out of spiritual study. Something very high and lofty and eye-opening is allowing you to grow in your personal identity. You might be learning something that contributes to your sense of self. You might be on a trip that you end up like getting really healthy on it or something, where something long and outside of yourself is benefiting your identity. Then on the 9th, we have the Sun in your Sagittarius 10th house squaring Neptune in your Pisces 1st house. This is the note of this month. There's a focus on your Sagittarius 10th house of career, illuminating this going after something in the workplace, and that's at odds with some personal fatigue or confusion that you're going through. Like, how do I grind it out in a way that is authentic to me? That's kind of the grappling. On the 13th, we then have Mercury in Sag in your 10th house squaring Neptune in your 1st. So some confusion in what you're asking for in your career, or like what you want to claim. You're like, wait, I want to do all the things. I am everything. Who am I? And your career is like, what position do you want? So you're grappling with the microcosm and the macrocosm and the confusion of that here. On the 14th, we then have a total solar eclipse in Sag in your 10th house. A big new beginning for the next 6 months in your house of career. I have a full video on this down below, but this solar eclipse is a breakdown, but that ends up being a 6-month new beginning. So you might be leaving a position to start on your solo career. You might be starting a promotion that you end up having to like move offices or leave coworkers for. So something that you're saying goodbye to is a new beginning. On the 18th, we then have a Sun-Mercury cazimi in Sag in your 10th house. You're getting information around this new beginning starting at middle of the month. So there's a big like new beginning, breakthrough, and there's some information that comes after that breakthrough starts. On the 21st, there is then a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in your Aquarius 12th house. I have a full video on the Great Conjunction down below, but this is a big deal. This is a serious new beginning for long-term growth of a new reality in your 12th house of internal states, of getting real about your self-destructive habits, about spiritual practices. Also, if there's something around you being trapped in a foreign matter, this is like a grappling with that, but long-term it looks to be a spiritual new beginning, or getting real about your self-destructive habits as a new psychological beginning for you. On the 21st to the 25th, we do have Mars and Aries in your 2nd house, squaring Pluto and Capricorn in your 11th. So the way you want to spend your money might be at odds with people's expectations of you. Be aware of that for the weeks to come. Then on the 29th, we have a full moon in Cancer in your 5th house of creativity, children, and romance. Full moons are always letting go, chapters ending, releasing. I have a full video on this down below, but this looks like you might be releasing creativity out into the world. You might be releasing something that you consider your baby, or it might be like a high point of a romantic relationship. We then end on the 30th with Venus in Sag squaring Neptune and Pisces, reactivating the confusion between good things in your career, meaning you need to get clear about who you are and decide on what kind of note you want to set out in your professional life. If you have any thoughts around what the transits are signaling for you this month and you know how they might be showing up, let me know in the comments down below. And in the meantime, let's pull a tarot and oracle deck card. So next, let's pull a tarot card for Pisces Risings. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and this is literally a card. This is the Lord of Worry, of like, what are you going to invest in? It's you deciding what is worth it for you to start here on like you're making like one step for something long term and deciding what that means to your identity identity, I think is the confusion and the worries here. Next, let's pull a Work Your Light Oracle deck card for Pisces Risings. Soul family, call in your tribe. You do not have to do it alone. If you need support, if you need a system around you, either energetically or physically, to build this empire or do your thing, call that in. That even if you're becoming like a solopreneur or opening a company or releasing something by yourself, getting support can strengthen that self. If you enjoy this and you would like to check out my courses down below, such as the Astrology Academy or my Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon course, also a new course out on the moon, check those out down below, along with Rashi, my website to post your spiritual services if you are a professional. But otherwise, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment any thoughts you have down below. Do all the things as usual, sending so much love, and I will see you in the next one.
There is one thing you're all